Hello everyone, how the devil are you? It's been a while and I apologise for not putting reviews up in the last few months. To cut a long story short, work has been incredibly manic. I'm one of those people very fortunate enough to still have a job during the pandemic, but because of that I've had to double down a little bit more on the work that I've had to do for my day job, so unfortunately this has all taken a bit of a back seat. However, it is great to be back and I have a stunning watch to have a look at for my first video back from 2021. We have a Citizen watch and we have a Citizen Eco Drive, which may just be one of my favourite military style watches. But let's open the box and have a look. So we have the Citizen Men's Eco Drive solar powered military watch, model number BM8180-03E. This watch came to me in good time. It has a manufacturer's 5-year guarantee, and with it being a solar powered eco drive, this is in theory one of those watches that you can just set and leave and pick up whenever you want to and never have to set again. So let's talk about the specs of this watch. So it has a 40mm case width with an 18mm lug width. Solar powered, as I mentioned before, with the famous Eco Drive movement, a water resistance rating of 100 meters, which is absolutely fantastic for a field watch of this size. It has a day date display, it's got a fixed bezel, so no movement there, and a stainless steel case and a black dial. Now that black dial against that green strap I think is really pretty. It's a very pretty look. I love the second hand being red as well. It's something a little bit different for the watch, and I do like how the day date complication is around the same colour as the dial as well. It all adds up to be one nice compact watch. Despite the 40mm, it wears much smaller, and you will see that in the wrist shot soon. So price wise, this watch should come in at no more than £90 for the watch. I received mine in good time. I think I paid a little bit less for it, but I think I got a good deal on it at the time, so I'm not going to argue with it. I'm going to leave links in the descriptions below for both Amazon and eBay for the ones that I can find, just to let you know these are affiliate links. And just to clarify on affiliate links, you don't pay any more for the watch. I get paid a small fee from the reseller and the provider. It helps keep this channel ticking along, and hopefully what it will mean is more watches will come in for review, so it's a win-win for everyone. So if you are interested in this watch at the end of this, please feel free to click on the links below. Now let's get into the movement of the watch. So the movement of the watch is the famous Eco Drive, as I mentioned before. Now that was developed in 1979 by the Citizen brand. The theory of this watch being that once you've set it and it's going, you never need to replace the battery for the watch. In fact, Eco Drive and Citizen really say on the back of their watches that you should not take the watch back off at all once it is set and it is going, as it will damage the integrity of the watch. So not the best watch for tinkerers, but a fantastic watch to set and go. But of course it can all be sunshines and rainbows. So let's have a look at this watch in a bit more detail. So I really like the compactness of this watch. It is 40mm, but it wears like a 39 or even 38mm watch, and that's because of how compact it is lug to lug. I don't have the measurements on me, I'm afraid, but I can put that in the description below. I really like the design of it, and especially the face of the watch. It's very easy to read. There's a bit of lume on the watch as well, not fantastic amounts. I mean, it is a military style watch, it isn't a divers at the end of the day. But one thing that is a bit of down for this watch is, of course, it is mineral crystal. Citizen Eco Drives, they tend to be mineral crystals anyway. So in hand, this watch looks very good. Let's have a look at the dial in a bit more detail. So you've got Arabics all the way around. At the 3 o'clock mark, you've got the day date complication. Underneath the Arabics, you've got the minute track, which goes all the way around. A triangle for where the 12 o'clock would be. Just above the 6 o'clock mark, you've got the water resistance rating of 100 meters, and directly below the 12 o'clock mark, you've got the Citizen Eco Drive logo on the top as well. I'm quite a big fan of how it's all one colour against the matte black. I think it's very legible, and that second hand does have a good contrast, as mentioned before. That piece of flat mineral crystal on the top actually doesn't look too bad. I'm not a big fan of mineral crystal, however, but I understand that at this price point, especially with some of the bigger brands like Citizen, a mineral watch is what you're going to be looking at. So moving on from that, As you can see, this is a side shot of it. You've got high polish case on there. Not the best if you're particularly accident prone with scuffs and scrapes. I'm not so bothered about that, because at the end of the day, it all adds to the character of the watch over the period of time. And as you can see, the back of the watch here, you've got the Citizen Eco Drive, the water resistance rating of 100, and you also get that lovely warning, which I can't see on this side. It must be on the instructions or destructions, not to open. So here we have the watch sitting lovely on wrist. As you can see, as I mentioned before in the description, although it's a 40mm lug width, because it hasn't got the fixed bezel, because it's quite a slim down design as well, it is very compact and it doesn't wear like a 40mm watch. I've got a 7.5-inch wrist for your reference. This is a lovely slim watch, would be absolutely fantastic for those with smaller wrists, for ladies as well who aren't into the bigger chunkier watches but want something that's quite tooly, and also for the men out there who do prefer the more sort of vintage style, the smaller watch. If I can compare this with the size in any way, it will be slightly bigger to that of the Vostok Kommanderski. So there you have it, guys, my review of the Citizen Eco Drive Field Watch, my first review of 2021. Guys, I like this watch. I think it's a very good buy, especially if it's a starter watch, or if you want a beta watch, something that you can just wear, set and forget. It's a lovely little watch. And I also appreciate all of you guys with your comments, subscribers. I have been reading your comments whilst I've been away. I apologise of not being able to get back to all of you. I've just been so busy with my day job. However, my plan for 2021 is really to get more of these videos out to you, so you can start seeing a bit more of the reviews. This channel again is continuing to evolve. It amazes me how many of you guys actually take to these videos, and how much love and respect you share in the comments. So guys, play nice, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.